Love that.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will take the field for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem, but you know this quarterback is going to be trying.
now a faster receiver. Oh, yeah.
Early in this game, the defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but he's going to get it.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. It's complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get the corner. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll start this drive firing. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. The 10. And with the
Let's go. That's how we do that. Cutback, boy. Let's go. Bring it in, Willard. Bring it in, baby. Bring it in.
We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. On the ground, it's Payne. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. From the gun, the ground game. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Damn, dude, why did I cut it? I should have kept running to the
He'll get
left.
it to the 43-yard line before he stops.
Blocks.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got it up for the first.
Come on.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
There he goes. Still on his feet. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down.
Damn,
Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move forward. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
TCU 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Hauls it in. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Got a little space.
Let's go.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Back to pass, it's Underwood.
Fuck me, dude, I fucked up. Why'd I throw that?
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the air on first down. Fires left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The #1 rule for any offense. Gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too crude. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Direct snap. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads it left. Holds it in. And
I literally had everybody right there, not one of them turned to the bow.
To the 44. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man, it's James. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Baker. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Horned Frogs will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Well, hurry up.
Back has it.
Oh my God, you kidding me? I was about to break loose there, boy. That was crazy.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Matthews. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Caught near the sticks, it's Matthews. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Unleashes one deep.
How do you drop that? Are you a fucking pussy?
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll start the third quarter with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Underwood. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got the first down. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do it better.
Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You got to get that up there.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
Bro, you're literally only fucking put there for that reason.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Shakes off the defender. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
There he goes. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Arizona State 38, TCU 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Baker. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5. on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Quickly complete. Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown, TCU! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you can add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
TCU 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Breaks into the open. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback making checks. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the catch, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Snagged in the middle, it's Matthews. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Arizona State 38. TCU 17.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Matthews. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the grab, and a nice gain, gets it to the 35.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win.
It's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
what a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Payne. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
How does he catch that, bro? My arm is moving.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
The short hands, it's Baker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Shit with the Gilio.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Runs through the tackle. Turning it on. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Sun Devils want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll try to power it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And right down the middle. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practice.